Are you a Gulf worker working in any of these three categories? Listen to me carefully. Wewe uko Uarabuni na unafanya kazi kwa hizi sekta tatu tu, sio zingine. No other sectors please, just these three. Listen. 1. House manager, Kadama. 2. General cleaner. And 3. General helper. You are in any of those three categories and you're presently right now as we speak working in the Gulf region. Now I'm not talking about watu wenye wanataka kutoka nyumbani kutafuta kazi Uarabuni. No, la. Na siongei juu ya wenye walikuwa wanafanya kazi Uarabuni wakarudi kwao nyumbani. La. I'm talking about people who are presently right now within the Gulf region working only in those three sectors. If that is you, this video is for you. I am Mwalimu and I have some information that can transform your life and push you to the next level. You are very good at your job. Actually, everybody appreciates your boss. When there is someone who is needed to do a special job, it is you who is given. When someone goes on leave, a supervisor goes on leave and they need someone kushikilia, ni wewe unashikilia. Kama wageni wanakuja kuingia kazini, ni wewe ndio unatrain. In other words, watu wanapenda kazi yako and you are good and everybody knows you're good. But there's a big problem. 1, you don't have any certificate. Hauna cheti for that particular work. So your ujuzi, your skill and your experience is going to waste. You are wasting valuable knowledge and experience. Some of you even speak fluent Arabic, but you are not capturing it anywhere. Because there's nowhere you can prove and you can show this is what you know. You can only tell us, but anybody can say, even me, I can say anything. So I would like to help you because I can help you take the knowledge and experience that you have and present it to international skills certifying bodies, and they can issue you with skills certificates which are recognized internationally. Meaning sasa unatoka kwa ile small cocoon of, the little Kadama or general cleaner or general helper, setup. Now you become an international skilled worker and that can open doors for you, kimushahara, in many other ways. And I'm telling you, you are sitting on a gold mine if you're not getting certification. Now, usiniambia mwalimu sikusoma. I did not talk about masomo. And it's not about kizungu. Mwalimu sijui kizungu. Mmesikia nikisema kizungu. Certificate ya ujuzi ni skill certificate. Kuna certificate ya kizungu hata ya kiarabu. So if you're interested, I am ready and willing to help those who are serious and have a passion for transforming their lives. This is a 5-part series of videos. I want you to follow the other videos because I'm going to go deep for those who are serious and ready to go. I've started today and I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Video number 1, skill certificate. What is it? And what's the difference between skill certification and academic certification? Skill certification simply means unapewa cheti kulingana na kazi yako. Ile ujuzi, the skills you have learned on the job are tested, assessed, na unapewa cheti. While academic certification, as we all know, we've been through it, all of us, that one is certification that is based on knowledge you acquire ukienda shule. How do we work? What we do, we just give you the tuition, we take you through the process. There is a process you have to go through because kuna international certifying bodies, work on rules and regulations and the processes. So you have to get registered, you have to be admitted, we have to choose what you want to specialize in. And once you have gone through those processes, we are now able to help you go through a process so that you can acquire your skills certification. And how long does this take? This takes between 6 months to maybe 6 months to 9 months, depending na ile course umechukua, ile certificate, unataka kuchukua. So it depends. It is not a general thing. And how do we actually do it? Because people have different time zones and wengine wanafanya kazi, you know how some of these kazi ziko, we cannot have a regular classroom. So what we have, program yetu, you are given the program kulingana na your own pace. So unaenda na pace yako. Lakini mtihani kuna siku inapeanwa. Sasa wewe mwenyewe utaamua. Kama unataka kumaliza na miezi 6 sawa. Miezi 9 sawa. Miaka 2 sawa, ni wewe. So you decide and then we give you the same content. The only thing is, while tuition is online, the exam is physical. Lazima uingie examination center. Kuna 4 examination centers that I will work with. One is in Dubai, UAE. Ingine iko Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The other one is in Qatar, Doha, Qatar. And the fourth one is in Nairobi, Kenya. So any of those centers that are on the program, wakati wa kufanya mtihani lazima uende physically, kukaa huko ndani na ukuwe supervised na wazungu. Mimi ni mwalimu. Mimi siwezi kukufundisha na kukufanyisha tuition na nikusimamia mtihani. Siwezi, haiendi hivyo. Hii ndio wanafanya hivyo, ndio hiyo cheti iheshimiwe. Wajue kama wanaona kama ni mwalimu ninaweza kupitisha watoto wanafunzi wangu. No. So that is how we do it. We do the online tuition. Hizo details zote tutawapatia. But when it comes to the exam, you have to do it physically in the 4 centers. I want you to stick with me and to sign up and register when I open. I've started today. I'm opening today. I want you to join. Video number 2, skill certification for house managers or kadamas. For general helpers and for general cleaners, I will do separate videos. Nitawafanyia video zenu, video 3 and 4. Lakini video number 2 ni ya house managers or kadamas. So please allow me to describe what you need to do. Now, if you want to become a skilled worker as a house manager or a kadama, you have to understand you must specialize. That is the main thing you need to know. Because when you're a general kadama, you do anything. Kitu yoyote, unaitwa tu kadama, which covers everything and anything. Hata mshahara yenyewe ni general. Hata heshima yenyewe ni general. Lakini, the day you decide, keyword, lazima we mwenye uamue, I want now to change my life and have a specialization. Now, I want to become a skilled worker. So first you have to specialize. There are many things you can specialize in. And how do I know? Mwingine anasema mwalimu nitajuaje? How will I know what I will specialize in? Unaona ile kitu ambayo unapenda kufanya kazini. Ile kazi unaona ni rahisi ama inakupendeza. Hiyo ndio area specialization. I'll give you an example. Some would like to specialize, some will end up specializing in looking after children. Kuna watu wanapenda sana, hata nimeona hapa kwa TikTok wanacheza na watoto. Hiyo ni area, hiyo ni kipawa. Sio kila mtu anapenda kufanya kazi na watoto. Wewe uko na hiyo patience, unajifanya kama mtoto, mnaruka, mnacheza. Wewe ujue uko na special gift, because wazazi siku hizi wanaweza hata kuuza everything for their children. So wakipata mtu amespecialize, amefanya child psychology, amefanya mambo mingi juu ya mtoto, anashukuru na anakulipa vizuri because anakushukuru, unamlelea yani roho yake, if I can say that. Sasa unaona huyo ni wa mtoto, kuna mwingine apenda watoto. Kuna mwingine anaweza kuspecialize na infants, baby. Mwenye amezaliwa day born, mtoto akanazaliwa hivi. Kuna yule hata hataki kuonekana huko, hata anasema please, mimi mtu asinipeleke kwa nyumba pale kuna mtoto baby. Lakini kuna mwingine anasema mimi huko ndio nataka kulea mtoto. And you know that's another area. Kuna special, lazima ukue na special skills. Kuna maneno ya first aid, kuna maneno mingi about an infant yenye watu wanaogopa, lakini kuna mwingine anasema mimi nipeleke huko. Kuna mwingine anapenda kufanya kazi na watu wagonjwa, yani hasikii kitu. Listen, nisikize. If you are listening to me, you are now beginning to already think in your mind. I want you to start thinking by the end of this video. Muniambie mimi naona hii ndio area ninapenda. Now, kuna wengine hawana shida. Kuna msichana mmoja kadama, namkumbuka Muganda, alikuwa ananiambia vile anadunga, kuna the father, baba wa nyumba, sindano. Mimi nilikuwa natetemeka, akaniambia, nikaona yeye hasikii kitu, astuki. So yeye sasa ni wale wanapenda kufanya kazi na wagonjwa, kuna wale wanafanya kazi na wazee, senior citizens, kuna wale wanafanya kazi na watoto walemavu. So what is your specialization? I want you to think about it now. Ni nini inafanya utake ni nini inafanya upende hiyo kazi? Hiyo ndio area yako ya specialization, and we are going to work on it. I want you in. Video number 3, skill certification for general cleaners. Now, you work in the Gulf region, any of the Gulf countries, and your official title is general cleaner. This video is for you. As I mentioned in my previous videos, it is possible for you to move from the position of general cleaner after attaining a certificate, a skill certification from a recognized international skill certification body. You can move from that level and become a certified cleaner who has a specialization that is recognized. And this is how we do it. First, you must specialize. You must identify what you want to specialize in. In cleaning, you have very different areas, and I would like to mention quickly, you can specialize in hospitality cleaning, which is in the hotels, and that's a whole area. It's even got a different title. Or you can do hospital cleaning, which is again a completely different area, or you can do the industry or office building cleaning, because this is another new emerging area with all these fancy new glass buildings and these fancy floors. So it's like there's a lot of development. Things have really changed. The constructions have changed. And as a result of this, there are new ways of cleaning. Like, I am very sure you will agree with me, you do not do the cleaning the way we used to do it a long time ago. So as a result of that, you need to get certification to prove you have cleaning that is not from long ago. You have the latest cleaning methods. You know how to do what cleaning detergents you have to use, how to use them. You've got a lot of knowledge, valuable knowledge. But unfortunately, this knowledge is not helping you because there is no certificate. You cannot prove that you have this knowledge. Now, once you acquire your certificate, you will now be able to use that certificate to secure a better opportunity, even if it is within your own organization or in another country, or even in your own country. You will be at a level now where people will look up to you as a person who has specialized knowledge. Even if it is just in your own country, you will be respected as someone who has gone and acquired knowledge, and the international and the corporate organizations would love to have somebody, would like to do business with someone like you. So I'm just giving that as an example to show you. So what we do, I do the tuition online, and that is details. Once you join, I give you the process of how we do it. But when it comes to examinations, you must do it physically. There are 4 examination centers that I will work with. There is one that is in Dubai, UAE. There's one in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, one in Qatar, Doha, Qatar, and one in Nairobi, Kenya. Any of those 4 centers, you have to go physically to present yourself. So for you to move from general cleaner to become a certified skilled worker, you must go through the exam, and I'm here for you and I'm ready. If you're interested, let me know and keep following me for more. Video number 4, skill certification for general helpers. You work in the Gulf region in the position of general helper. Any work you are assigned, you have to do, because you are called a general helper. Mainly general helpers within the Gulf region work in the construction sector or within the heavy metal sector. I am here to tell you that position of general helper, you can use it as a training opportunity, gain the knowledge, gain the experience, and if you have already done that, I am here for you. I can help you take the knowledge and the experience you have gained and turn it around and now take up certification in a skill that you have been working on wherever you are. Let me go a bit further into this. You are a general helper in an electrical company, and you are assigned to a particular department or to a particular technician. It means you're always there helping them to a point where you learn the job. They teach you, they train you. That is on-the-job training. So this training is invaluable, because when you're there learning and acquiring that knowledge, that is like going to school. So as a helper, you take yourself like you're going to school. Don't despise the position. Yes, it is general, and the salary is also general, but use your mind and learn and acquire the knowledge and learn everything you need to learn. And once you have done that, or if you've already done that, look for me. Click my bio and look for me, because once you have gone through the training, I call it on-the-job training, it now means you are now ready to get certification. And what happens is, for me, I will identify the certifying bodies that issue certificates for skill certification. Remember, I said skill certification is not like an academic certification. Academic certification is the knowledge we acquire in school. Skill certification is the work you actually do. So once you have acquired certification, maybe as an electrician, because an electrical assistant or an electrician, you move from having general as a general helper, now you become an assistant or an electrical technician. You move from becoming a general helper to becoming a plumber technician, or you become a carpenter, or you become a carpenter technician. You change that general status And depending on the area that you specialize in, you are now able to obtain that certificate. Now, I am able to help you, take you through the process. We will do the theory online, but when it comes to practical, we have examination centers, one in Dubai, UAE, we have one in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We will work with one also in Doha, Qatar, and one in Nairobi, Kenya. But this is specifically for those who are working abroad. I call the Gulf region abroad, even though some say it is not abroad. It is abroad. So if you're working within the Gulf, you qualify. I want you to look for me, and I am going to help you get in. In this video, I'm going to take you through the process that you're going to follow, right from the onboarding through to the classes and the testing, and finally graduation. Now, what do I mean by onboarding? Onboarding is also admission. As you all know very well, if you're going to get a certification, especially an international certification, you must be admitted properly. You must go through a proper admission process. And I'm sure you all know, anytime you're joining a school or you're joining a college or program, there is an admission process. So that's what we also have to do. We have to do the admission process and make sure that everything is done properly. Once we have done that admission process, now you can be able to join the classes. And as you join the classes, as I've said, this is a self-paced program, meaning it is at your convenience when you're available. Why? We all belong to different time zones. We have different times when we are available. Not everyone can sit in a classroom situation. So it is self-paced, except there are certain times that we are setting aside every month for those who will be able to congregate in a classroom setting. We will be having those, but each individual will have their own pace, and this is to make sure that you are not left out. This is the beauty of all this. Now, this means that if it is on your off day or maybe in between TikToks, whenever it is, it's up to you. Just make sure you complete your program as we have agreed. Once you have done your classes and you're through, then it will be time for testing. Now, testing, as I've said, we have an independent, we are going to have independent testing that is going to be done. And I'm very excited and happy to tell you that we are going to be working with other test centers, because we realize that maybe there may be people in those other Gulf countries that may be interested. For example, we have now added Bahrain and Oman and Kuwait and Lebanon, on top of the United Arab Emirates and Saudi and Qatar and Nairobi. So if you are in the Gulf region, you don't have to wait to go to your home country, because that was the scenario. Now, if you're in any of the Gulf countries, as long as you're there and you're on our program, we will arrange for a testing within your country. Now, sorry, within the country of your residence. Now, in terms of the details of how will I get off and all, those are things we will discuss when we go through the program. But believe you me, it is not going to be a problem, because the minute you say you need an off to go and do an exam to improve yourself, there is a way we are going to make sure you are not denied that opportunity. After that, of course, we are going to have a graduation, because you must celebrate hero moments. Anytime you make a breakthrough, anytime you make an achievement, it's extremely important to celebrate, because it not only makes you feel like you've achieved something, it motivates you, it also inspires others to do the same. So we are going to plan that graduation. Remember, we said we have 6 months and 9 months, or whatever time you wish. That is up to you, as long as you complete the program as agreed. Video number 1, onboarding or admission. The admission process is absolutely important, because every certifying body, every program, any college, you know, as you join, you must be properly admitted. So go to my website, which is indicated here. Sorry, it is not a clickable link on my bio. We are working on it. TikTok is going to activate. We don't know why it's not working. For now, just use the link that you can see right here. Click on it and go to that page. Drop your official name and your WhatsApp number and your email address. The name has to be the official name as it appears on your ID, because this is a certifying process. If you give us a false name, when it comes to giving the certificate, they'll compare it with your identity, whether it's your passport, and they are going to see it's not the same name, and they will not issue you with the certificate. Then from there, the WhatsApp number is simply because we have our own app, and it's going to make it much easier for us to communicate. So admission is going to give you all the information you need for the program. Video number 2, process of admission. Once you have filled out the contact form that is indicated below, we are going to capture your original and proper name, which must match the name which is on your ID document because of the certification. Without that, you will not get a certificate. Then your WhatsApp number is simply and purely because we have our own app, and we are going to be adding you, and we are going to be communicating with you officially, and you can access so much information through the app, so nothing personal. Now, once you've gone through giving us your details, we are going to do an assessment of how much knowledge you have, what you know, what are your thoughts, where do you want to go. So we'll find out how much information, how much knowledge do you have now, what are your skill set levels, how much experience do you have, and then we are going to ask you, where do you want to go, what kind of career do you want. Now, we are going to find out the certification for those careers. Once we have done all that, of course, we are going to look at the testing centers. We have added more testing centers. We are going to look at the program. All this information we'll give you during the onboarding, and we are good to go. Video number 3 on the admission process, we are looking at the classes. The classes are self-paced. This means you learn at your own pace, because we all have different programs. We live in different countries. We are attending different time zones. We have different responsibilities. Some work in the day, some work in the night. Some, it's just completely, everyone is on their own pace. And this is the beauty of it, because our program accommodates all that. We are going to have a big chunk of the content that is going to be shared on a self-paced basis. And remember, this is not a college. We are not teaching you anything. You already know. What we are doing, we are giving you tuition and leading and guiding you, giving you questions and tests and doing revision, a lot of past papers, and basically trying to shape and give you an idea of what it is that you'll be required to know so that you can get a certificate. So we will give you those timetables. We are going to look at the test. We are going to agree on your test center. We are also going to show you some of the tests that have been done before, and we will look at also the graduation process and what it will take, how long your course will take. So that is what we are going to do in that. Video number 4 is on testing. I'm super excited to let you know we have now added 4 more centers for testing within the Gulf region. So it is very easy now for any of you in the other Gulf countries. We've added Bahrain, Kuwait, and Lebanon, and Oman, together with, of course, we already had the United Arab Emirates, we had Saudi, we had Qatar, and we had Kenya. So we now have sufficient testing centers. You do not have to worry about traveling anywhere. So the testing is done by accredited. It has to be accredited by the certifying bodies. This is so that they are sure when they are giving their certificate, because their certificate is a name, they are sure you have been tested by someone who is independent of me. My work is to guide you, to give you tuition, to do revision, and to prepare you depending on what I have seen to make sure you pass the exam. So testing is a very important time, because it pushes you from being a general worker, general cleaner in Kadama, to a skilled worker. So see testing positively as the opportunity to rise to the next level. Video number 5 is about graduation. Yes, we are going to have a graduation. When you think of what it takes to work within circumstances in the Gulf, it is very difficult. Little salary, people despise the Gulf workers a lot, by the way. You all know that. They look down on them and say, they don't have a salary. But you can imagine, after all that, the same people you've been laughing at and despising, just imagine, they now are able to take that knowledge that they have acquired and get certification. And for some of them who even speak Arabic, you'll find that they are in a very, very good place. So the whole point about graduation is a way of affirming to yourself you are special and that you can do it. It's an encouragement to you. It's about you. It's about showing you that you are special, and also inspiring to those who are around you. The most important part is just the mark of moving from one level of despising and low salary to a better level of choices. And 2 reasons why you need to do this course through me. First of all, I'm not the only one who does these kind of programs. There are many people doing skills certification, but the reason why you need to do this through me is because I am in the Gulf. I understand. I have a level of understanding you will not find elsewhere. I'll give you a very good example. When it comes to things like payments, when you look at the amounts and the procedure, you will not find anybody who is charging the way I charge, because I understand. I'm here. And the second reason, the first is because I'm in the Gulf. The second reason is because the whole world is moving to skilled workers. As you know, right now, within a few days, the entire UAE is only going to prefer skilled workers. Now, if you think you're safe because you're on a visa, yes, but when that visa expires, you will need to get skilled. And if you decide to continue working as an unskilled worker, very soon you will begin to look odd, because everybody else will be skilled and you'll be the one who is not skilled. So you need to move to skilled. So since I'm here, I'm available, I have the passion. Come right now when I'm available, and it is affordable.
Sorry guys, I have combined several videos to come up with this one video. They were TikTok videos, so they were 3-minute video, 1-minute video. So because they were talking about one thing and continuously, I decided to combine them and come up with one video because it's informative. I found that information important and I decided to share it with you. So for those of you that want to pursue that, You can click on that link, or you can type that link in how do you call it, maybe on Google or anywhere. Okay, it will take you to that platform, then you can register there if you want to pursue that. But by the way, it's very important, it's a good one. You know, we have some people that only hire people who are skilled. You and me know that we are not skilled. That's why we are working here in the Middle East, because here in the Middle East they don't need skills, you don't need papers, you don't need certificates. Okay, but we have other people and other countries, like for example US, and we have people working in the US as nannies, as cleaners, as caregivers. We have those people as cooks. We have those people that are working in the US, in the Europe. Okay, so you know your area, you know what you like doing most. Maybe if you like cleaning, or you like taking care of kids, or you like cooking, or you can do both of that, you can specify in a field that you think you can do better, and then go get your certificate. Okay, go get your certificate to show that you have skills. You know, when you don't have papers, you cannot tell someone that you have skills, like you have worked previously, you have done that job. Nowadays people look at papers to show that at least you have experience. Okay, so get your certificate, get your papers to show that you have those skills, and then it will open more opportunities for you. You will get better jobs with better pays in different countries. Maybe even in Middle East, we have people who are working in Middle East, but they only need people that have papers. Yes, or maybe you can go to other countries, do the same job, like maybe cleaners, but better salary, but you can only go there if you have papers. So use this opportunity. These videos, I found them on TikTok. She's not the only one that is doing that program. There are so many programs like those ones online if you check. Okay, there are so many programs, so you can do it under her or under somebody else. It's good to get the papers. That is if you are thinking of doing this job for like 5 years or in future. By the way, it has good pay in other countries. It's only in the Middle East that people look down upon us. But if you go to other countries, people are earning good from these jobs. Okay, so get your papers, guys. I will look for more information and I will come and share with you here. Okay, so for now, if you don't understand the flow of the story, just bear with me, because they are just TikTok videos that I combined to come up with one, because I didn't want to break them into pieces, like post 10 videos. You know, somebody might be lazy to follow all of them. That's why I decided to combine them and come up with one video. Okay, that's why you will hear her mentioning video 1 in video 2 in video 3, because they were separate, but I just combined them to come up with one video. So in case maybe you have questions, you can drop them in the comment section. Then if I'm able to answer them, I will answer you. But if there are difficult questions that I'm not in a position to answer, I will look for that information, then I will come and answer you here. All right, thank you for watching. Bye bye.